What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Football Capital, and we are back here at Intersport Wetherill Park for another video. Once again, I'm joined with Seba. What's going on?
Not much, man. It's been a while. Got to shake off the cobwebs.
Yeah, you haven't been here, mate. And
It's
disappointed.
been rough.
You're taking up like Rami's position, not being here or being late.
Shit.
Nah, guys, today we're going to do our Manchester United, Manchester City preview. Obviously,
one.
the big derby is this weekend, Monday morning. Another big game.
It's a lot to play
Especially now with the race for the top four, or could be top five with all cities off field.
All City's got to do is
Off-field drama.
let us take their spot. Just be nice. Just like let
I
us
don't
win.
think so.
Let us win.
I don't think it's that simple.
Not that easy, eh?
But yeah, look, where do we start? Manchester United and Manchester City, another derby, the last derby at the Etihad.
Yeah, we
United
won
2-1, and I think that was a surprise to everyone.
Everybody.
Oli was under pressure during that time. I think
we just lost to Tottenham, I think.
No, we beat Tottenham. We beat Tottenham, and then we're going into this game, and we
just beat Tottenham.
And we beat City as well at the Etihad with goals from Rashford and also Martial. Yeah, it was a great goal.
Yeah, kind of revived Ole's
It feels like every time he's under pressure, he pulls off some of these results.
Puts his hands back on the wheel for a little bit.
Then goes in reverse after that.
Goes back to micro sleep. Look, it's anyone's game. I think United have showed everybody that when it's the big ones like these ones, we can do it. Unfortunately, we don't have everybody available for the clash, but we never have everybody available, let's be honest.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I feel quite good, to be honest.
You know what? It's kind of a tricky one because you don't know what United team's going to turn up.
That's right.
That's what it is for me. I mean, we've seen when we were in that great form, great run, we versed them in a EFL Cup and they beat us 3-1 at home.
Demolished at home, yeah.
And then I think we had Rashford. Then I can't remember. Did we have him in the second leg? I think we did. And
he got injured. Didn't he get injured? No, it wasn't in that.
No, it wasn't. I think it was the game after. But then we go to the Etihad. Yeah, Matic scored that goal. We end up winning. Still knocked out of the tie, but you just don't know which United team's gonna turn up in.
Yeah, that's
in
right.
these
Like,
games.
where was that desire in the first leg for the EFL? You know,
That's right.
defending your home turf. You know, every goal's like you can't cop goals at home. You can't afford that.
And to be honest, like City at the moment, their form going into this game. Yeah, look, they won the EFL Cup final to Aston Villa, but to me, to be honest, they weren't that convincing. Aston Villa, they were lucky not to get an equaliser right at the end. I think Bravo made a great save, then came off the crossbar. But even in the Premier League, yeah, they might be getting the results. 1-0 they got to Leicester City to get back their second spot. They obviously, as long as it's mathematically possible, they're still going to be chasing Liverpool.
They're going to keep fighting, and they should.
And they're going to keep putting on the pressure.
But they've lost that bit of invincibility that they had about them maybe a couple of years ago, where it was almost a formularity that they were going to put 3-4 past them. These days, they're kind of struggling to get those W's, you know.
Yeah.
Like you said, they are getting the wins, but they're also getting a couple of draws, a couple of losses here and there. They're not amazing anymore, and they're definitely beatable. They're a great football team, but I'm just saying that they're not.
And that's what I mean, like. And that all comes down to what United team's going to turn up.
That's right.
I mean, like, yeah, we dropped points against Everton, and it seems like whatever Chelsea's result is, we kind of follow.
We're following them, man.
I mean, I think you put up the thing in the group chat.
Every time
they drop points, it's either we lost as well, we drew as well. So, like, maybe we've got to find out what Chelsea do. If Chelsea win, I guess we're going to maybe beat City.
Spoilers,
you don't know. But, yeah, you don't know what team Man United is going to put out there. I mean, look, like I was saying, we did drop the points against Everton, but I think, to be honest, I think that was one of the best games that I've seen us play.
We did play
well.
We
played excellent. To be honest, again, with the players that we didn't have, wasn't too sure if Martial was 100% fit in this game.
I don't think he was. And when I saw him playing, I was a bit upset. I was like, he's going to do it again. He's going to do it to Martial now, where he's going to lose him for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
Why risk him? Like, we can make do without him. We need to trust our other players. We talk about Greenwood and Ole specifically talks about the youth. And like it's times like this where you don't risk your top players, give the youth a chance. Yeah. This is the times where they really make their mark.
Well, he's got N'Golo now where he could start as well. And again, right. when he came on, he was lively. I mean, he obviously loves the club and likes to play for the badge.
Absolutely, yeah, you're 100%, man. And like I like that he's more of a pure striker off the ball than maybe Martial would be. Yeah. And you saw the goal that he scored. I think you said on the podcast with Rami that maybe Martial wouldn't have scored that.
Yeah.
Just
because of his movement and all that. But like. Why not rest him and maybe give him a break? I don't think he'll play in the FA Cup against Derby.
Surely Igalo has that one.
Yeah, hopefully Igalo gets his first start.
Yeah.
And then you never know. I think James hasn't really been
A bit out of favour,
yeah.
I reckon, as of late.
But still, I reckon maybe even rest James and start maybe Greenwood. I don't know. Greenwood wasn't.
Well, I mean, how injured is Martial? If Martial is out of the derby, you need to kind of rest Greenwood.
Yeah.
I'd rather Greenwood start than Igalo at the moment in a big match.
But you never know. These players in the big games could step up.
But yeah.
I mean,
Michael Owen.
well, there you go. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. From we saw, like we were saying in the first game in the Premier League, we did beat them at the Etihad. Then when we played them, obviously the 2 games in the EFL Cup, they slapped us up 3-1 at home, and then we ended up winning. So you don't know. And like we were saying off camera, it's predominantly the away team that gets the victory.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts. You don't really.
Even the last couple of years,
it's a bit of an abnormality.
Yeah.
That one for the away team to be going and scoring, not just like 1-0s, but like 3-1s, 3-2s. Like they score the goals. It's a bit crazy.
So going by that stat,
we're gonna win, boys.
City's got us this round. But look,
yeah.
How important, or should I say, who's the victory more important for, in your opinion?
It's difficult because you have to feel Liverpool's already wrapped up the title, which means that City not being in Champions League next year, regardless of their finish, you'd kind of think maybe they've got nothing to play for. I think it's bigger for United. We need to start getting ourselves these points, these big points that would have put us into 4th or 3rd every time Chelsea fall. You know what I mean? So this is one of them. This is one of those games where we must.
Yeah, I think. Look, I don't know. With the whole City thing, they might appeal that whole drama that they're having off the field. I personally think they're gonna get the 1 year and maybe not the 2nd.
Yeah.
And maybe we'll touch on a bit about that at the end. But it is definitely a bigger game for United because at the moment, regardless of what's happening with Manchester City, we need to make in the top 4. I'd personally rather make the top 4, even though we got we're still in the Europa League. But still, there's some tricky teams there. You never know. We got to get past this Austrian team. No one really knows anything about them. There's no guarantees in the Europa League as well. Some big clubs there, but it's definitely more important because we're only 3 points behind Chelsea.
Yeah,
we need that top 4 spot. And what was that? 8 points behind Leicester City. They drop a bit more points, and we pick them up, and there you go. And maybe Rami could have been right with the whole Leicester City might drop out. And especially that Vardy hasn't been playing, and that's I think when their downfall started happening. No one's there to score goals for them. Do you know what I mean? But and especially they're still in the FA Cup now. There's going to be a lot more games. Do they have the depth to maybe rotate players and all that? I'm not too sure.
How long's Vardy gone for? Do you know?
I don't know. I don't know.
I think it probably depends on him. To be honest with you.
But for me, look, it's definitely more important a victory for Manchester United. I mean, I don't have the same feeling as last season where, let's hope City kind of beats us so Liverpool doesn't win the league. This one, because they already pretty much got it wrapped up. Doesn't matter if it's by 20 points or 1,000 points. You win the league, you win the league.
That's right.
So definitely for us, it is a must. To me, it's definitely a must win for United because then we do have some tricky fixtures. I think we have Tottenham coming up.
Again?
I think so.
Okay.
I know we've got some tricky fixtures coming up, and I think
Tottenham's not been great themselves. I mean, but then again, they got knocked out of the FA Cup by bottom place Norwich. Yeah,
by Norwich. But then Norwich has been picking up the points as well, and especially these relegation battling sides. We've spoken of how they can take points off anyone at the moment. Yeah,
for some reason.
And we saw that with Watford against Liverpool. So you can never be certain on where the results are going to come, and you can't. And now you can't really bank on other teams to drop points. Then
it's a dogfight. Everyone for themselves now. It's a pretty unique season, this one, in the sense that like the league's wrapped up, but there's still so much happening. There's so much happening. It's amazing. At home, I feel like we have reason to be confident. We've been playing well. Yeah, we didn't get the win against Everton, but Bruno's given us a bit of life, and you can really see that. You can feel it when you watch it.
Yeah.
I hope that they want it as much as we do. Because I look back to the last derby in the EPL, and man, like I told you already, had tears in my eyes after the match because that was what it's about. Yeah. What they gave us that day was like it was magic, and our fans deserve that. We deserve that again, especially at home. Let's Let's get
Yeah, well, that's the thing. We always speak about let's do it at home against these teams, but
Yeah.
it's just
Not that simple.
I don't know. It's not that simple, for some reason. Like we play so well, and like you're saying with Bruno Fernandes, what a change has one player made.
Yeah. And Ken City, do they know how to deal with this player they haven't versed before?
That's another thing too. I mean, on the flip side though, look how many of their players we have to watch out for.
Exactly.
I mean, they're not in the greatest form, but still they can rotate so many players and still have quality on the bench.
You're right.
On the field, and especially with players like now Laporte back.
Yeah.
That
What did you
strength,
say
and
before? They
I
haven't
think
lost
I
any of them?
don't think they've lost the game since he's been back. So
Until now.
you never know.
We also saw just before we started filming that De Bruyne could very well miss the derby with a shoulder
there was
injury.
a shoulder injury apparently.
So
but
that
don't know how
Look, it was
the
true or
extent
not.
of that.
You know,
You don't
just
really
like
know.
us
But then
footballers
again,
got ours.
De Bruyne's out. You have your both Silvers that can play.
Of course, but De Bruyne is De Bruyne. He's arguably the best player in the league, and it'll be a big plus for us if he's not there. You know,
Oh yeah, of course. And then of course you got like Aguero just coming back from injury as well.
scoring today.
Scoring in the FA Cup.
Against
Also
Sheffield.
Jesus.
He's finding himself, isn't he?
Yes and no. He's got a lot of stick from the media maybe about can he take that role to be City's number one striker once Aguero is not here. That's another argument. But
Yeah, but for the meantime,
can he do it in a bigger games? They're the things you saw last time. The first game that we played at the Etihad. I mean, there were so many chances that he had to put some away. I think he did put one away and it was offside, which we got lucky with. But
Since then, he's been scoring. He's been scoring.
Yeah.
Like, he's been making the most of his appearances. Not killing it. He's not like the ace that Aguero might be. But him coming off the bench, if he does not start against us, that's something to worry about too. So
for United, for us now, who would you like to see start? Because for me,
we agree on
every
one thing.
week it looks like he really can't find that one solid
Just the
lineup.
pure 11.
Yeah, I think it's like every game there's like one or two players chopping and changing, and that does come down to injuries as well. It does come down to maybe their fitness levels. We saw now McTominay coming back in, and he's been playing well.
Yep. Straight back in. Loving life.
So you got players like James that hasn't really. He's dropped off a bit of form since how he was at the start of the year.
Not playing bad, but just not killing it either.
He's not hasn't. I don't think he's been the player that we had at the start of the year. But look, again, he was never meant to be that player to start.
Right.
Anyways,
It's his first year in
we're seeing Bailly come back. He played that one game against Watford, was it?
I think and we beat
the
them.
week before.
Yeah, we won with him.
Yeah, we played with and look, we won 3-0. I thought he had a shaky start, a couple of first passes. I mean, he's been out for so long.
But that's fair, right?
Of course. But still, when you
don't want
the
it.
simple ball, I mean, like he does a step over and a turn inside our 6-yard box and then gives it straight back to them. You know, he did all the hard work. But I like to see him instead of
Lindelof.
100%. Lindelof, he just feels like he gets always bullied off the ball too easily. In the air,
It's like he's been converted to a defender. I swear, like he's good at it, but it's like he's been converted.
Yeah, look, I think he's out of all our fullbacks. I think he's probably the best one that's on the ball. When he has the ball at his feet, he knows how to distribute.
You got to defend, bro.
That's 100%.
100%,
and that's one of our things that we're lacking. Like he loses a lot of headers in the air. Like that should be your number one is to win these headers.
Yeah.
And that's we always lack when it comes to defending set pieces. And we've copped so many goals, especially this season. Maybe that comes down to the defenders not getting it, clearing it. Also with David De Gea, he's been up and down with his form. Also shaky. We saw in the last game against Everton again.
Yeah, he gifted them the goal. Gifted them the draw.
But last time when we had these issues with De Gea, I said he needed to be dropped. I don't think he should be dropped this time. He still saved us straight after Calvin Lewin scored that goal, and then he saved us at the end with that save from Richarlison, or was it from Sigurdsson or something?
Well, it was also the VAR that saved us.
Yeah, the VAR that saved us too. But
you know what?
I believe
De Gea in that passage, I think, got us the VAR decision because as soon as the ball goes in, he's straight away got his hand up.
Yeah, but I reckon they go check it anyways because every goal's checked.
But I think
to me,
that saw that,
yeah.
so they're saying, he was impaired because he's instantly shouting that he's there in his way. So I think that good on him for doing that. You have to argue everything in football,
especially now with
Fergie would as well.
Especially now that there's VAR, and everything gets checked. So you gotta try your luck at this.
Red card.
Yeah. Yeah, look, the changes that I want to see is maybe Baye come in, depending what formation Ollie's going to play. Is he going to play with the three in the back, and then maybe
I think he will.
Williams and Wan-Bissaka? I'm not sure if Wan-Bissaka has picked up a knock. Then I'm not sure who's going to come to play on the right-hand side. I mean, there's no Ashley Young. I mean, that's a good thing.
Bring him back.
But still...
is Dallo's fit, yeah?
Yeah.
And didn't Fosu Mensah and Tuanzebe both played minutes for the 23s?
I don't think... Even if they did, I don't think...
Wouldn't put him in yet?
Yeah, you wouldn't put him in, especially against City.
Yeah.
But regardless, even if Wan-Bissaka does play, if they're playing with a back three, like I was saying, I'd like to see William start. Luke Shaw's been good the last couple of weeks.
Very good, yeah. And when they played three at the back, they both played together on the same side. And
that's
they
right.
did do well.
That's right. And that's why you have one going forward. It works sometimes. And I don't think, since we started playing that formation, or every time Ollie chooses to go that way, I don't think we've lost.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you guys will correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think we've lost the game. But up front, we also know that Rashford is still out. Yeah. Martial looks like he's got an injury, so he didn't play against Everton. He did play against Everton, but he did look like that niggly injury was affecting him.
I was surprised that he was playing because I heard that he was injured before the match.
That's right.
And
a
bit disappointed that
I heard that he didn't even travel.
Yeah.
That's right. I heard that he didn't even travel with the squad, but then he's on the team sheet. So, look, obviously we don't know what's happening behind the doors, but
never do. But look, let's hope he is fit. We do need him, absolutely.
So if everyone is fit, I'll play. So it's hard to pick. Who would you have out wide? Yeah, James and Greenwood is only two other players that you have start.
Yeah, James. Look, they can go if we do have those injuries. Greenwood, James, and Igalo starting. The thing is, who do you bring on after that? Because they're not going to last the whole game, all three of them.
That's right.
Like James exerts himself ridiculously.
But then if Martial's still playing.
If he's playing,
you can have Martial out wide and then Igalo in the middle, and maybe he'll play with a two. We've seen that happen before where he plays with a two as well.
I think it all depends on the back line, man. If he's going to play the three at the back or the four with the five.
Depends what system he's going to go with.
You just have to pray that he's fit, to be honest.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
But how good was Martial's goal the other day when he just chipped, cut back, chipped the keeper? Oh my God, man.
Our midfield, one player that has to be there is obviously Bruno Fernandes.
Needless to say.
And let's hope we don't get no red cards or any suspensions going into this game against Derby. Hopefully the reserves can come on and maybe get the job done. But Wayne Rooney's coming back too, so...
Is it at home?
Yeah, it's at home.
Nice.
Coming back to Old Trafford. But look, Bruno Fernandes has to play. We've got McTominay back. Fred's been looking good at the moment.
Fred's been good, yeah.
Fred's been looking absolutely fantastic. He grabbed, I know it was Europa League, but he did grab them 2 goals against...
you have to score, man. Doesn't matter where it is.
Yeah, and there were two great goals too.
Yeah. Played well. Everyone
even when McTominay has been playing now, he scored a goal as well. He's been looking good. But then it all depends who you start. Do you go with the McTominay? Do you go with the Matic?
Matic has been playing well too, man. So it's a bit of a conundrum in one spot. Man, it's out. We have no players in center defensive mid, and then we got too many. Yeah. And then we got none, and then too many. It just keeps going.
And then again, like you look at our bench, and then there's option that Mata can come in. Even Mata can play on that, right? I know it's not his preferred.
I wouldn't start him, but
I
wouldn't start him.
I've always said that against these big games where the other team, like City, especially got them pacey players, you don't want to really put Mata in, but you never know. Obviously, I don't think. I'm not sure if Lingard and Pereira are fit. They didn't start. They didn't even travel with the squad against Everton.
They didn't travel.
Did they travel?
No, they weren't picked on the bench either. No, nothing at all. But
so you don't know whether it's injury or.
I don't think it's injury, but I do think that Lingard should be on the bench for this match because he can come on and make an impact. He tends to play decent against City. I feel like he gets up for these derbies.
Look, as much as people give him stick, I mean,
one of them.
Yeah, but it's understandable. Against these big games, like when you play against Liverpool and you play against City, Lingard is one of the players, and Rashford, that know what this derby is about.
Yeah, they grew up for it.
So look, having him on the bench could be a good option. You never know what could happen. With Pereira, look, he's been getting a lot of stick from the fans too. And I think he replied to one of the tweets saying that
he'll fight for his spot.
Yeah, he'll fight for his spot. Someone told him to leave the club, find another club or something. So at least that's good that the players.
It's the right attitude.
The right attitude. At least they're having the right attitude. So
but let's hope
has to count for something at least.
Not just say the right things, do the right things.
Yeah, well, that's right. But yeah, look, still no Pogba. Who knows when he's going to come back? I mean, more dramas with him off the field with Mino Raiola and all that.
Again, since
we're talking about that incident.
Now I've been seeing how he wants to try and he wants to see how it goes
Yeah. Tell your agent to just stop talking about for a little bit.
everyone still talking.
But
just let him come. Let him get.
But yeah,
back
that's
to
the
me.
team. Not much changes. I think we've been all right in the last couple of weeks, anyways. It was disappointing that we didn't get the result against Everton, so this has to be a must win. With some big fixtures coming up.
Games are running out. There's not that long to go.
10 games
anymore.
left.
That's it.
I mean, it feels like, oh, don't worry, like
No, there's no more time. It's fucking go time. It's go time. Stop messing around.
Let me quickly have a look at the full fixtures just to see who we have coming up. Yeah, these are all, I think, postponed. We have City, and then we have Tottenham after the next week. So that's where.
When it rains, it pours.
That's what I mean. And I think it's the same as last week, just reversed.
The start of the season.
And then after that, we have Brighton, then Bournemouth, which again, yes, they're relegation battling sides, but still they want to survive as well.
We've also got Sheffield before both of those. That's going to be a tough one.
Do we?
Yep. It's right after we versed Lask. We got teams to worry about, but to be honest, like City's is much harder. No, sorry, Liverpool's running is
where
really
are we
hard.
playing?
Who?
Sheffield.
Yeah, Sheffield is the next Premier League game after Tottenham. So on the 23rd of March, Monday morning.
Yeah.
That's going to be a tough one, man.
Well, they did us before that last minute goal.
Yep.
But yeah, look, the running is going to be absolutely crazy. Like you said, 10 games left. That's the thing. That's how much time we have, and there's not, especially with like Wolves. You got Wolves, you got Tottenham. They haven't been the best. Arsenal,
still a threat.
If they can pick up some sort of form and get a few results, maybe they can close that gap. Who else is there? Everton must be just behind the pack there. But it's literally, I think Rami was saying the other day that it's literally like 3 or 4 points that
divide a lot of teams. So like, let's just go to 4th place on 45, Chelsea, and then you go down to 8th, Sheffield. They're on 40. So that's 5 points that divide. Champions League from literally from 10th place.
Mid-table.
From a disaster to
at least we got the 40 points where we survived. We're not getting relegation there. We survived the relegation battle.
That's true, man.
But up the 40, the magical 40 points. But then again, like you said, we had City, Tottenham, Sheffield. Sheffield's fighting for the spots as well.
Yeah,
and they're doing well.
They're gonna try, man. They're gonna try.
But yeah, look, just to wrap it up, quick prediction. What are your thoughts, score wise, goal scorers? Who you saying? Who you picking?
I reckon Bruno's gonna score again. I think he'll get one. Yeah, he's on fire, man. He won't be listening to this, but I'm gonna say 2-1 again. I think we're gonna do it. I'm gonna hold the home advantage. What about you?
I don't know. Look, the record of the away team winning always sticks in the back of my mind. I do think it might be a 1-0 either way or a 1-1 draw. To be honest, my initial feeling is we're dropping points. I don't know why.
Look,
I think it could be 1-1. But then again, it could be 3-0 to City.
we could. We know we're not going to pump them. We know they could pump us.
So United 4-0, you're saying? You're saying United 4-0 at Old Trafford or 6-1?
Man can
Are they?
Imagine that. Don't even say it.
But yeah, look.
It's going to be a cracker, and I think it's going to define the rest of the season for both teams.
It has to be, and because we have Spurs the next week,
we should make them fear us.
Yeah, but then if we lose, that puts again more pressure on Oli, and that's where everyone's going to get the energy. Oh, Oli's tactics or Oli this instead of going for the players or whatever it might be.
Look, that stuff's never going to stop, man. That's just a part of football these days, unfortunately. Ole and our club will bring that. Yeah. That's just what happens when you're that big.
That's right. See, Mourinho keeps losing. No one's really talking about him.
No one's talking about it,
because he's not at United.
Tottenham.
Yeah, he's at Tottenham, one of the smaller clubs.
Yeah, he's outgrown her. He's too big for that club.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, let us know what your thoughts are about the game. Who's winning? Who's losing?
Who's scoring?
Who's scoring? Who's crying at the end of the game? Is it going to be a draw? Is the away team going to win again?
Yeah.
And let us know what are your thoughts on the top 4, top 5, maybe possibility. Who's going to make it? And yeah, man, go watch. Go watch some of our previous videos as well. We're going to have a lot more content coming up. Also, a second season of group chat.
Incoming.
Incoming. Get that out there as well. And yeah, we've got a big year ahead with the Copa America, the Euros. A lot of football.
It's an international
coming. Yeah, and if you guys want to join us on the panel, watch-alongs as well.
Jump on.
There'll be a lot of watch-alongs coming up soon. So new studio, maybe.
It is.
New studio is coming as well. So yeah, guys, once again, thanks for watching. Make sure, we hit the 2,000 subscriber mark, so thank you so much for that. Make sure you keep subscribing. Let's try hit that 5K
Tell your
mark.
mates about this place.
Tell your mates, bro. Tell your
Come
mates.
on.
And also, guys, don't forget, come grab your kit if you don't got one for the derby down here at Intersport Wetherill Park. I think they're doing a discount for the coronavirus. Everything made in China is Now, guys, once again, thanks for watching. Seba, thanks for joining me.
Thanks for having me, man.
We'll see you next
Nice
time
to be back.
in the preview. The review.
Review of us sobbing 6-1. 6-1 again.
See you later, guys.